Hello, it's Martin here with George. Some great news. George is signed for next season.
Yes, I have. Looking forward to it.
After you come back around Christmas, you've been playing really well, so it must be great to be back in the team.
Yeah, I had a long time out. I think about 18 months. It was starting to kill my head, but getting back into the boys and then around it, and then we started winning games. There's no better feeling really to be back involved.
Yeah, and obviously you're signed on for again next year with one of your mates, Bez. So it must be good to be thinking of playing with him again next year.
Yeah, I don't think we can get away from each other, if I'm honest. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully a lot of the lads stay and we build, move on, start again. And
Saturday we got Tottenham, so what do you think about that game?
Yeah, I can't wait. It's just going to be a war. I can't wait for it, to be honest.
Well, I'm sure our fans will be delighted, George. You know you're one of our own, mate, so
Always.
Can't wait to see you back next year.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Hello, it's Martin here with Matt. Some great news. Matt is signed again for next season.
Yeah, I'm absolutely delighted to get it done for next season. I spoke to the gaffer and it was always something that I wanted to get done sooner rather than later so that we can look forward to next season. And if we don't get our goals this season, next season that will be the push. And hopefully in the next couple of weeks or so as well, we can keep some of the other lads that want to push on next year.
And obviously our form recently in 2025 has been absolutely superb. So it must be great to have been playing in a winning side.
Yeah, it is. Since the turn of the new year, I mean, we took a big turn, and before the new year we were struggling, and we were down there, and you know what I mean, it felt like a long slog. And since that, yeah, we took a big turn, and I think all the boys bought into it of how the gaffer wanted us to play exactly, how Stu wanted us to play, Gaz, all the staff. And I think collectively we've come through it really well, pushed ourselves up the table and gave ourselves an outside chance to the playoffs.
Yeah, and one of your best mates, George, is obviously signed again, so you're going to have to play better with him again next year.
Yeah, I'm delighted he's signed. I mean, we talk all the time, so we know what goes on with each other. But yeah, absolutely delighted he's signed. He obviously from when he first signed, he's come on leaps and bounds, and same as me really, and it's good to be back here together. Yeah.
Well, it's amazing news, Matt, and I know our fans will be delighted, and a certain Mr. Hargreaves will as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, so. He definitely will. I mean, he loves the club and loves coming down to the club. Has a lot of friends here, and so do my family. So yeah, absolutely delighted.
Well, great news, Matt. See you soon.
Cheers, Martin. Thank you.
Hello, it's Martin here with Louis. Some great news as well. Louis is signed again for next year.
Yeah, absolutely delighted to sign again for next season. So yeah, can't wait for next season. Want to finish this season off as strong as we can as well. Obviously, we still got a lot to play for, but yeah, looking forward to next year as well.
Recently, since January, we've been really good. It's been a great 2025. What do you put that down to?
Yeah, I think we've kind of we've really turned the corner over since the start of the year. We've got closer as a group. We've started playing. We've all bought into the playing style and all stuff like that since the turn of the year. So I think that's played a massive part in it. So yeah, I think that's what's turned the corner.
It's been frustrating for you recently, I know, being suspended for a really stupid, unnecessary decision probably. Yeah. But you're back Saturday.
Yeah, I've been so frustrated. Obviously the way it was given and everything like that. But it's just made me hungry. I can't wait for Saturday. It's a big game at home. I just can't wait to get back playing.
Well, Louis, I know our fans are going to be delighted that you're back, and we can't wait for a good end to this season and a great one next year.
100%, mate.
Thanks for your time, Louis.
Cheers, mate.
Hello, it's Martin here with Danny. Some great news, the signings of the new lads for next year.
Yeah, brilliant. I have to first and foremost thank the club massively for backing me on that. 3 players that have been a stalwart since I've been here now, coming into my 6th season next year. They've been here pretty much, all the way through, bar obviously Lou had a little sabbatical at Gloucester, didn't he? But yeah, no, 3 tremendous players for this football club, 3 players that I, depend on, 3 players that have been, phenomenal players for me since I've been through this door, and I can't thank the club enough for backing me on that.
Yeah, obviously they've been key to our 2025 form as well, so it's great to see all 3 of them back next year.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, on his day, Matt Berry-Hargreaves is, for me, one of the best centre-halves in this division. George Smith, what he went through with his ACL to come back and, look at once again, I'm not just giving him all the full praise for our recent form, but he's a big contributor to that. He's a top player. He was, but even before his injury. And that's a for me, that's a thank you for keeping at it and absolutely everything like that. He fully deserves his contract. And Lou McGorry, you know, is arguably be one of our best players, you know, of the season. You know, top goal scorer from midfield, and you know the professionalism that he brings, you know, to the football club, his work ethic. You know, he played for the under-23s on Saturday, and you know you get rave reviews from Jason, Chris, and bits like that. So that's just the mark of that man there. But no, all three of them, delighted that they're over and done with. Means it's one less headache I can have over the summer.
Indeed, and I know it's April, but people probably don't realise that work never stops at the football club. It's always planning ahead and ahead.
Absolutely, you know, football's matter. Of being a football manager, it doesn't stop. You know, as much as you say you want to try and switch off and have a holiday and bits and pieces, your phone's on 24/7. You're always trying to sort things out. As soon as the season's finished, you know, you've got to try and secure who you want to try and keep, try and attract new players. You've got to sort out pre-season, kits and everything like that. It's a mental time, and people don't really see that. You know, I'd rather probably be a player, you know, pre-season, but, you know, I was never really good at that. But, yeah, so it is, my work don't stop. You know, we may finish at home to Dorchester, but I'll go straight back to work again on the Monday morning. And, yeah, like I said, I enjoy it. That's why I do it. I think that, you know, I always say that the hard work in the summer will waylay what you're going to do in the season, and I'm going to graft absolutely as hard as I ever could, because, like I said, I feel that we've got a base of a very, very strong squad. You know, a couple of additions, and then hopefully the squad will be good to go.
Well, I'm sure all our fans will be delighted. There's probably three of the most popular players at the club have signed on. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly that. You know, and there will be more to come. But like I said, you know, I have to say a massive thank you again to the chairman, to the committee, to the exec committee, you know, and everything like that for backing me on that.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your time, Danny, and see you soon.
Cheers, bud.